Garrosh versus Valera.
Watch your back.
Victory or death!
Okay, so we're actually going to drop everything. Frothing is pretty good, but we do have a lot of 3-drops in this deck. They're all okay against Rogue, with Ghoul, Ravaging Ghoul probably being the worst. Acolyte, Fierce Monkey, and Frothing all around the same, I feel. It takes a big leap of faith to save coin here. We have to assume that we're top decking nothing in the next a lot of turns in order for saving coin to be good for like these cards. Especially with Slam and Fireworks.
Strike.
I'd probably keep Blood Dicker if it was a more aggressive deck, not really against Rogue.
So many options.
Okay, so our Battle Rage is activated on face. It's actually good. People don't play around that a lot right now. I think people will start playing around it more.
Let the pain strike to me.
Basically, we want to play Frothing when we trade minions into his minions, or we attack our face into something so Frothing can come out bigger. Rogue has good removal anyways, so I'd rather like play a board right now. So because we have a weapon, we can remove any of his minions with 5 damage on board. We play Frothing, he removes it, then we play Acolyte next turn. Just doesn't feel as good. But this way, like none of my minions are weak to removal, and we can play our Frothing next turn.
Be thirsty.
Bring the pain. Strike.
It's good these turns are extra good because these are some turns where he really wants to drop his Gadgetzan Drakes and things like that. And it's hard to drop them into Frothing. So it kind of stops him from playing minions somewhat. It's not impossible. Like Drake Backstab, you could do it. Gadgetzan, just like he has preps, you could do it.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
Too soon.
I feel like even if we get execute, it's not really correct to execute here because we have nothing else to do. I guess it would be okay. Slam execute, we get the hero power, but I feel like because we're a tempo deck, we just have to play Frothing here. I mean, our Frothing's still pretty big if we slam and then trade in after, but it's really only execute. I don't even think it's that big of a difference because we get a minion here, so. That's a pretty big Frothing. Varian is actually not that good in this hand. Normally you want Varian when like you don't have these, especially Rag, Karen are really good. I don't think we're going to make it to turn 10. Someone's going to die. We have to set for lethal around turn 10, but it's probably not going to be from Varian. Probably going to be from like Grom or something. Wow, his hand is bad. Or he just blew a lot on the Van Cleef. We're taking a lot of damage, so if he's actually, with the way he's playing, he could have like Leroy in his hand. I don't think we have a choice, so there's no way we can trade our guy in. Gonna try to combo Armorsmith next turn. This sets up a stronger board than Armorsmith, Fire War Axe, and we can play Armorsmith next turn before doing some trades. Hopefully that'll give us some life. We're actually killing him very soon as well. 13 on board. Both Sap's gone.
This guy's toast.
Problem is I'm really low. Both Snapscon's good news for Grom, if it can Grom and trade in. One more turn for that, though. So I go to 10 here. 10 means I die to Leroy plus 4 damage. I could go to 12 if I armor up. That would mean not developing Armorsmith and just Frothing and Fire Warax. Armorsmith just does too much here, especially with Grom next turn. One of its cards is a coin also, so it's like a couple more cards, non-coin cards.
I am ready to learn.
Nice, that's exactly what I needed. Well, that or Whirlwind. We could get one more armor by armoring up instead of playing Acolyte, but it gives us one armor anyway, so it's only a difference of 1. I haven't exactly done all the math, but not sure.
I am ready to learn. I am ready to learn.
The pleasure is mine.
I am ready to learn.
Well played.
I get
See what I say about like ladder being almost all warrior right now? I think more than half the people play are warrior today. That's just, warrior's so good. This deck is so sick. Patron is good. Control is actually decent. This is probably the last 3-drop I want Ravage and Ghoul in this matchup. Although, if I think about it a little bit more, with Fire Warax I can use it to deal 4 damage to Frothing and Monkey. But people are unlikely to coin out... Actually, is it unlikely for them to coin out 3-drops? It's only good if they coin out a 3-drop, because dropping on turn 3 is bad against Fire Warax. And, probably gonna mulligan it because of that reason. I don't think it's that likely that people coin out. They have to have a pretty good curve. You have to have, like, Fierce Monkey into Frothing or something. Or Acolyte 2-3 drops for someone who would want to do that.
Be thirsty.
Pretty good for me. I have perfect counter. Corcoran will kill it, leaving behind a body too. I guess the body's not that big of a deal, but good to kill Frothing. Certainly better than any other option. I'm not too salty about that. That's pretty good. Because he doesn't get to damage his face, and I get to damage my face now. I don't have Battle Rage or ways to snowball tempo like Frothing, so I think I'm going to just not play this Blood Decker, mix it weak to execute. Plus I have multiple ways to proc execute. I don't like it. If he executes, it's just too bad. Executes, then he kill my Blood Decker with his weapon, getting himself damaged as well. I don't have too much incentive to go for it with this hand. My hand's kind of like not that cycly either. He should be the same deck, just running Gnomish. I don't think this means anything different. He's running Frothing and Ravaging. Usually when I see Gnomish, I think like Worgen, OTK, but that makes no sense to run Frothing and Ravaging, or does it? I don't know. We'll see. It doesn't... I don't think Gnomish makes that much sense in my deck either, but... It's like a sticky minion for Battle Rage. I wouldn't be running Alex here. By the time that you're in turn 9, they're already at like... Well, first of all, like, you're threatening lethals, so I mean... Like, against Rogue, the only way you win is... Well, the only way they win is they kill you turn 9, the only way you win is you kill them turn 9. That's usually the lethal turns. Turn 9 and 10 against Miracle Rogue. Like, neither person can control the other player. Just because all the weapon damage and charges from Warrior adds up against Miracle. They have no healing, and... You can't really stop the Gajazan, so it's like so many matchups, there's no way you would want to run Alex. Those are your kill turns where they're already at 15, those turns. Oh, he is the OTK deck. Okay, let's go all in. I mean, it's not, okay, it's pretty overcommitted, but we get the Cycler card. We act like we had to play Ravaging Ghoul. There's no, like, in the middle here. Because we might as well play the Ravaging to cycle, even against Brawl. And we're going to have to execute. I don't think we can afford to trade this in. If we trade this in, just trades, then I don't even force a Brawl. Plus I'm losing 5 damage. I never got my engine going this game though. It's just really low on cards, no Battle Rage. So if I get Brawl here, I'm very unconfident in my ability to win this game. It's also running Patrons. I guess that makes sense. You sometimes see the OTK Worgen deck running Patrons. That means he's probably not running Brawl. I think you see OTK with Patrons or Brawl, like one or the other. I don't think you ever see both Patrons. And Wish Inventor with the Worgens and Brawl together. We're gonna have to just pressure his life. We can't control his board. He missed a 2-2. I think that's on purpose. Is there any way to control his board, actually? We only have one whirlwind effect. Maybe if we had more, we can damage his minions and go in for it. I have 2 whirlwinds left in my deck.
Bring the pain.
No whirlwind. I don't know if we can play for the Grom whirlwind. Grom Blood Ticker. Let's see. Actually, yeah, we have to play a control game, right? We're playing a Karen here. This doesn't play around Battle Rage, but if he damages this patron, it's at a 3-1, which is in range of Ravaging Ghoul. He missed this attack.
Everyone, get in here!
Just hoping he doesn't top deck that Battle Rage. There's no way he has it in his hand right now. What? Oh, okay. Didn't want a Pyromancer activation. He drew it. Nice.
I can wait no longer. Taste my
Garrosh versus Garrosh.
victory or death! Bring it on!
Karen is a big thing to save coin for. 6 is like reasonable. Saving coin for like 7, 8, 9 is not really that reasonable. And I don't think making armor smith's that good, although it's not that bad either. Let me think about this for a second.
No.
I like playing armor smith the more I think about it. This has potential to snowball the game. Other warriors, they have a lot of 4 damage minions, the monkey, frothing berserker, and also I have my own frothing berserker. So yeah, if I trade Fire War Axe and the armor smith for you know, one of his 3 drops, I can also get a huge frothing, like a 5/4 that turn.
Strike.
Might be safe for Ravaging, but I have a pretty good move against Ravaging. Just Frothing, kill it, and then he needs 1 more damage to kill it with the Fire War Axe. Depends on how much sources of 1 damage he has. If I wait 1 turn, his guy is good against me. Probably still have to play it here.
Strike. Let the pain speak to me. Let the pain speak to me.
Interesting slam. That sets up for my attack too. I think I like Ravaging Ghoul here a little bit more. I still keep this guy alive on board. Just gonna cycle this Battle Rage for right now.
Bring pain.
At least I'm board stronger, because with this play I get a 2/2 up instead of 3/1. It's mostly about the damage, not really the amount of charges.
Pain, speak to me.
He's already cycled a lot. Not sure. I mean, he gets 1 more card. Card advantage, as long as you have enough cards, I don't feel like it's a huge deal, but it does open up more options. This is mostly about tempo here. So I decided to kill... Well, I mean, I killed a weaker guy, but that's why I mean I could have killed a 2/2, perhaps. It's patron.
Everyone, get in here! Everyone, get in here!
Rip. Okay. That's lethal now. That's probably dead anyways. At that point I needed to face race him and try to kill him with Grom, but I didn't even have Grom and I wasn't gonna make it. No matter what weapon I got, I think.
Garrosh versus Thrall!
For Doomhammer, victory or death!
Let's forget about Slam. It's not good enough tempo. I'm just gonna keep Blood Dick or go hard for Fire War Axe. Otherwise, we have, like, all our stuff's around the same, right? Bunch of 3 drops, and it's not a card that stands out that much other than Fire War Axe. And probably Ravaging Ghoul stands out, actually. It's really good. This is good because if he Flame Tongues here, it's like naked on board. I can just drop a 3/3 into it. That was huge that he missed. It's okay, I've pulled ahead. I mean, not really ahead that much, but... I assume that he's an aggro deck. That'll be better late game. He's running Hex, so it's like the Bloodlust one, probably. Some kind of mid-range one. He is overloaded, can't Doomhammer. 4 mana. Play 8/8, we have no execute. I think our best bet is a Brave here, instead of doing some kind of weird move. Definitely not the cleanest because it's not already enraged, so you can trade +3 damage like Rockbiter or Lightning Bolt. I think this deck generally doesn't run Lightning Bolt if it's running Hex, just Rockbiters. Seems like it doesn't have that. Either way, that Weaponsmith to do the last 2 damage. So he's either playing... He basically has Lightning Storm or he loses at this point, right? Oh, he could have Fire Elemental. That's the way. Like, if I don't commit enough, he has Fire Elemental, he's back in the game. So I'm trying to think how much to play around. How lucky can you get? I'm gonna just play this guy. I can Battle Rage for 2 cards, but I feel like against Fire Elemental, I would start falling behind. If I just play Armor Smith and Battle Rage, kills my 5/3 and pretty weak. Nice. I'm assuming I get like a Blood Dicker here sometimes too. Whirlwind. I'm gonna save it. I have Armor Smith and that's my only Whirlwind effect. I also have Frothing, so there's a lot of incentive to save it. I'm saving my weapon the other way, but I feel like Armor Smith Whirlwind, it's like it makes up for that damage a lot. Plus that Frothing, and also Whirlwind effect is decent too, just to kill his stuff. Yeah, I was like trying to get Executor Blood Dicker, which would have been perfect. That draw is really good though, 3 cards a lot to pass up that turn. So even here Whirlwind's pretty good. We can set that breakpoint up.
Made to fit.
I'm not super in love with this play because Lightning Storm is really good against me right now. But I wasn't super in love with any play. Oh, yeah. None of my other plays are that good. Fire Wax, play Karen, there's Hex to worry about, so that's not a great move. Also, next turn we can like curve out with Karen and Pain. No matter what weapon, we can at least kill that look here. If we might try trade Ravaging Ghoul. Korkron's obviously not good to charge an Alec here. 12, 15, 19. Potential lethal.
There is little time.
Good thing is I don't have to kill a 7/7. I don't think I'll die from it at this life. No Frothing here. I'm doing so much minion trades. Unfortunately, there's not going to be a Frothing here. Wonder if he has Lightning Storm. I still like this trade though. Keep this as a 6/3 instead of trading this one in. It feels too weak if I trade, like, leave this as a 6/5 and trade this in. Because after this trade, you know, 1 removal and this, and I'm out of stuff.
I wonder. That's incredible.
Yeah, I mean, even here, you have to get lucky on Storm. It's not just guaranteed that he removes my stuff. I certainly can't tank this. Wait, is he dead? 11, 12, Plus 4, 16. Start by slamming this guy. Actually, let's start by trading here. I'll probably trade Mulcroc in. Oh, is that lethal now? Yeah, I would have traded him in and played Karen and Blood and the Charger. That's 10 mana, so I didn't have Mana Slam.